Hi, hello, how are you? Really excited. This just came in today. It is the Canon drop-in filter mount adapter. The sticker's covering it, but it's the drop-in variable neutral density filter, and it has a letter A next to it, which makes me wonder if there's going to be a second model to this in the future. I'd also like to point out I purchased this myself from B&H. I pre-ordered it, and honestly, when Canon announced the EOS-R, this was the most exciting thing to me. Taking all of the EF mount glass that I already have and being able to put an ND filter between the lens and the sensor, just like the Canon Cinema line, aside from the 1DC. Let's open it up. All right, got registration cards and a manual. This is in Japanese. And lots of bubble wrap, nice and protected. It's a pouch. And it's another plastic and an actual regular pouch. Let's open this up. More plastic. Got the Canon EF mount for the body cap and the Canon RF mount. Now, the Canon RF mount, you have to line this up with the red dot. On the Canon EF mount, you could kind of be off and catch it in one of 3 different spots, and it would attach and it would mount. Didn't always have to line up the dots together. But the Canon RF mount, you have to line it up every time. There's no other point where it will perfectly line up and mount. So that's kind of funny. Almost touched the ND filter. I hope I never do that. And then the ND filter comes unmounted by pushing this button here and it slides right out. It comes out really easy. I hope I don't ever accidentally knock it out because replacing this is very expensive. I wish there was a flap that would close, because now that it's open, I need to safely set this down. Light can come in through this little section here. And if you want to just keep this one mount on the camera and the lens and be able to swap these, oh, that is backwards. No, I think I had it right. You have to buy a separate clear filter and keep that from letting light in. So there will still be glass in between, and that will close the filter. So that's a little bit of a bummer, because that's another $120 that I didn't purchase. And otherwise, you'd have to, if you didn't want ND, you didn't have the clear filter, you'd have to take this mount off and put the other mount adapter on. I do like that it's weather sealed. It's got the rubber gasket on it. That is very nice. And let's see. That's bright, and it does stop. This was one of the things I wasn't sure. Was it going to continue and then you go too far and accidentally have like the X hatching? Because variable ND is really just 2 polarizers, circular polarizers, twisting against each other and creating a blockage of light. And it does also stop on the other end, and that's pretty dark. That's looking good. I don't recall exactly what the number of stops are. I can see variable ND, ND3 to ND500, or equivalent to 1.5 to 9 stops. So that's pretty good right there. Yeah, I couldn't find that information online, so I kind of just took a leap of faith and bought it, and yeah, I'm pretty happy. Now, one thing you're not going to see me do in this video is actually attach it to a camera. I don't currently have an EOS-R or an RP. I was going to pre-order the RP. I actually did place a pre-order for the RP, and then when I learned that it did not have 1080 at 24 frames per second, I promptly canceled my pre-order. So I'll be picking up an EOS-R shortly to mount this on. I was really excited. I preemptively bought it before I even had a camera. I had some B&H credit and enough for this adapter, but not enough for the camera. So stay tuned for a follow-up with the Canon drop-in filter mount adapter EF to EOS-R with drop-in variable ND filter A.